as their federal member, he'd like to add a few words.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. The 19th of December 1989 was 2003, 7th of December 2003, was a day I remember. I was working in the front yard in my house in Palmwoods when I heard the message come across the radio that a young boy had been taken from Palmwoods from a bus stop, and the entire community was in a sense of grief that day. And I don't think I'll ever forget that. My eldest daughter used to go to school with Daniel, and the sense of grief from the Sunshine Coast community was palpable for years and years whilst Daniel remained missing. And I think the Australians will never forget the grief and pain that you must have been going through, Denise and Bruce, but you turned that grief for good. Whilst I think most families, most parents would be inconsolable in their grief, I think most human beings would go into your shells, but you two didn't. You used that as an opportunity to go out and spread the message of the risks that children face. And I think each and every single one of us in this chamber and every parent around this country would look at in some degree of awe with what you did. And I know the work that you do is saving children's lives. And on behalf of my colleagues here, I want to thank you both so much for the work that you do. And I want to thank the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition for coming together and agreeing to fund you moving forward. Thanks, Speaker.